Quite the reference. This is my pit pony story. And I'm going to read it to you. I wrote this when I was about 11. The next year I was writing Star Trek fan fiction, so I really branched out. Sorry, I should have bookmarked this page in this awesome zine. My pit pony. My pit pony's name is Dusty because of his old dusty brown coat. Dusty has been in the mine for a year or two, or maybe more. Just kind of like leave you hanging there, like, how long? Will I answer it in this story, or will there be another chapter? The first day I got Dusty, I was surprised. It was my 11th birthday. Everybody said that Uncle Max, who owns some horse stables, wasn't coming. I didn't have an Uncle Max. I had an Uncle Barney, and my Uncle Barney told me that the reason he quit drinking and divorced his wife, well, actually, he divorced his wife after he quit drinking because, quote unquote, he couldn't stand the bitch when she was sober. So I thought that maybe he wouldn't be the most lovable character to interject into the story, and I didn't really want to tackle ideas of misogyny just yet, so I thought I'll leave that for later. But to everyone's amazement, he came. With him, he brought Dusty. He told me that Dusty was bought from a mine because he was too old to work in the mines. He also said he was too old to race. Then he said I could have him. It was wonderful. All the kids came over to see him or feed him or ride him. I was the only 11-year-old boy that wanted a horse. Dusty got his dusty coat from the coal falling on his back. His back is very strong from hauling all that coal, and he's not very healthy either. When I first got Dusty, he was timid, scared, frightened, and confused. When he first ran, he fell a few times, but since then he runs like the wind. When I first saddled him up, he couldn't keep still. Now he is used to the saddle, my weight, and the sun. And like he hadn't really seen the sun very much, so that was funny. He runs and jumps when he is grazing, which is not the definition of grazing, but who cares? You don't let facts get in the way of telling a good story. And when I saddle him up, he stays still. Just to make that point, he does stay still when I saddle him, because I know that is running through everyone's mind. He coughs from time to time because there's coal in his lungs and cancer all through his body. Usually I don't take him on long or fast rides or work him hard. If he could talk, he would tell me about his dark days in the mine or how he was treated. I always ride Dusty once a day. He likes to go fast, but I try to slow him down because his doctor said if he goes fast, he might be very sick. He also told me to feed him carrots and apples, and I do. Sometimes I give him a special treat, and he likes that. He loves me. By golly, he knows I love him.